Thanks for joining us at 6 o'clock. Right now, downtown Indianapolis is welcoming thousands of fans from all over the country. They're all coming here for a variety of sporting events in Indianapolis. We've got high school and college basketball. We also have pro soccer. Alex Almanza is live at Lucas Oil Stadium. And Alex, a lot of fans are going to be going there. And as fans arrive here in town, I understand that safety really is top of mind for our city officials this weekend.
It definitely is, Anne Marie, and for IMPD, it's an ever-changing playbook. From what they've been learning from the past year of hosting multiple events throughout Indianapolis, they've been taking some notes and making sure that each event is safer than the last. As the downtown streets bustle like they usually do, there's a presence that's slowly growing, keeping a watchful eye and making sure fans stay safe.
The IMPD and the city of Indianapolis are excited to have all these visitors coming in from all over the United States. It's going to be an awesome weekend.
With that excitement comes increased police presence as crowds pour in for the NCAA Men's Midwest Regional, the IHSAA Boys State Finals, and the Indy 11 home opener. IMPD says safety plans are always evolving.
That's pre-planning, that's during an event if things need to change strategies, and then after action, looking back at what we did well and what we can improve upon.
But while officers are doing their part, IMPD is also urging drivers to be alert.
We're gonna have a lot of people from out of town that aren't familiar with this city. That's gonna have a high pedestrian traffic and a high vehicular traffic. We don't want to see those two go together. So that's everybody keeping those heads up out of those phones and paying attention to the traffic, vehicle, and pedestrian.
Meanwhile, several other organizations are also stepping up.
Getting ready for these big weekends requires a lot of coordination, and that's ensuring that whether it's public safety partners, whether it's city agencies, whether it's us at Downtown Indy, that we're really arm in arm to make sure that the downtown environment is welcoming, that it's safe, that it's clean.
Downtown Indy Inc. not only welcoming fans, but leaving them with a lasting impression.
Our clean teams have been working for days now on making sure downtown looks great for those fans. It oftentimes can be their first impression for how Indianapolis is feeling, where Indianapolis is, and so we want to ensure that it's a great experience for all of those fans.
And just like the teams that are coming to Indy this weekend, IMPD is asking the community to be part of their team. Report anything if you see as suspicious. You can either call 911 or also use their non-emergency line. Both will work just as well. But again, this is going to be a big weekend and a lot of anticipated traffic, but they're urging people to just stay calm and just be patient.
Yeah, some good tips there. Alex Almanza reporting live tonight from Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indy. Thanks so much. Now, let's talk about Purdue getting set and ready for its Sweet 16 matchup against Houston. That tip-off is late tomorrow night. Today, the Boilers hit the practice court at Lucas Oil, and that's where we find Dom live tonight. And Dom, I understand you were there today talking with some of the players, looking ahead, foreshadowing, forecasting, if you will. What did you learn?
Well, yeah, obviously, number one, first and foremost, it's a huge advantage that these games are taking place here in Indianapolis, just an hour away from Purdue's campus. You can see Lucas Oil Stadium, the site for tomorrow night's game. They're putting the finishing touches on here, getting the lighting figured out, the scoreboard, everything's got to be perfect for tomorrow's game. And this is a site that is going to be packed with Purdue fans. There's no question about that. Look, this is a team that's ready for this moment. They've been here before. They have the experience, and it's just another opportunity, just another game for them. The team hit the practice court this morning here at Lucas Oil. They looked relaxed, comfortable, and ready to take on a powerhouse Houston team tomorrow night. The one-seeded Cougars, they're no joke. 32-4 on the year, Big 12 champs, and coming into this Sweet 16 game, sporting a 15-game winning streak. Physicality, defense, rebounding with a splash of improved offense. That is this Houston team. Purdue's going to have their hands full. Matt Painter and Miles Colvin know that all too well.
Everybody's, great. Like nobody messed around and ended up in the Sweet 16, right? They had to earn their way here. And if you look at Houston, you could argue that they're the best team in the country, especially after their first 5 games.
Obviously one of the best defensive teams in the country. Their guards are really big, and their front court is really good as well. So I think it's just, like I said, a matter of focusing on that scout report and knowing who can do what, and just playing hard and going out there executing.
Simple, right? Well, I guess we'll see here at Lucas Oil Stadium tomorrow night, and I guess we'll see if I can make it and stay awake past 10 p.m. when that tip is going down between the Cougars and the Boilermakers. We're going to be back here at 11 previewing this one for you. Purdue, Houston, Sweet 16. We also have an extended preview with our sister station, KHOU, on WTHR Plus on demand. That's right now. Go watch it. A lot of in-depth coverage of both these teams, what should be a high-level basketball game right here at Lucas Oil Stadium tomorrow night. We'll see you at 11, and we'll see how this game plays out.
All right, thanks so much. And we got to get a nap in there for you sometime so that you're all ready for that big game tomorrow night. Thanks so much, Dom. Angela, I know you're a big Boiler fan, and that's going to be a late tip tomorrow night, isn't it?
It is. We may all need a nap and an extra cup of coffee tomorrow. Exciting game. Wear your black and gold tomorrow. We have rain on radar this evening, all of it relatively light, but fairly steady across the northern part of our area. Logansport, Kokomo, Tipton, Marion, Hartford City, Muncie, Portland to Winchester. In fact, some of the steadiest rain is falling over Winchester right now. Future Track 13 shows additional showers developing overnight, some pockets of heavy rain, maybe some rumbles of thunder. That all lifts out by tomorrow afternoon and evening, and we start the warm-up. Now, the rain is going to have an impact for the morning drive tomorrow, so perhaps allow a little extra travel time with wet roads, some heavier rain, and some rumbles of thunder. But from there, that rain comes to an end midday, early afternoon, and we really start to warm up. High temperatures tomorrow will be in the mid-70s. We're going to stick with highs in the 70s as we head into the weekend, but we'll also turn our attention to additional rain and storm chances. That timeline in your forecast.
Thank you, Angela. We'll check back. In the meantime, some developing news right now. There's a water main break that is causing big issues tonight on the east side of Indianapolis. What you're looking at here is new video from the scene. This is as crews are working to repair that busted main. This happened on 22nd Street near Andrew J. Brown Avenue. The impact, however, stretches much further and wider than that. Right now, there is a boil water advisory in effect for a large portion of the east side right now. This is the affected area. It's outlined here in red. Roughly 62nd Street all the way down to Brookville Road, and then Fall Creek all the way out to I-465. Karen Campbell joins us live where crews right now are cleaning up the water. It was a lot higher earlier, but still a lot of work to do, Karen.
Yeah, and definitely still a lot of work. You see the crews behind me kind of repairing the roadway here at 22nd and Andrew J. Brown Avenue. That is where Citizens Energy Group says this water main broke. Now, I do want to mention, literally about 30 seconds ago, we got an update from Citizens Energy who says that water service has been restored to customers affected by this water main break today, but they still encourage businesses, homeowners, anyone in that outage map that is affected to boil your water, because this repair that you see here going on now, citizens estimate that it's going to take about a week to repair. Now, we know this happened after 10 this morning here again, 22nd and Andrew J. Brown. It has affected thousands of Hoosiers. Businesses in the area. We actually spoke to one business owner who's been here on 22nd Street for 13 years, and his daughter had to call him to alert him about what was happening.
He said it was almost white capping coming down the side road into the doors of the building. They had about 5 minutes to get everything secured and get out.
But we have crews on site both figuring out where the water main break is and then how to repair it, but also what cleanup looks like. We'll see that over the next couple days.
Now, we know in the 5 o'clock, we had reported that Citizens Energy told us that this boil water advisory would take effect, would end actually noon on Saturday. But as you just heard moments ago, we did get an update from Citizens saying that, the water service has been restored, but they still continue to encourage people to boil water. If you're preparing any food, drinks, or even preparing to bathe, they want you just to be safe. And
all right, Karen Campbell reporting live for us. Thanks for that update there. A bill at the State House could require potential school board members to declare a political party. We're digging into some of the pushback against the bill.